I wanted to share with you how I make the enchilada sauce. In this pan, I'm slowly cooking onion and garlic, and I've been cooking that on a very, very low heat for some time and just letting it caramelize. I've got dried chilies here out of the garden that I picked and then put in the dehydrator. There's some pasilla chilies, some ancho poblano. I opened them and I removed all the seeds, some Anaheim chili, and different chilies in here. I also have tomatillos out of the garden. It looks like a tomato, but it's actually a gooseberry. It comes with a little casing over it. I picked some that were green, and then I let some go to where they were completely ripe, so that they're almost sweet, so that I could have two different kinds of flavors. So you can see that I have both green, and then the other one is a very ripe one. Then I have an assortment of peppers. I'm getting these not for heat, but for taste. And let me show you which peppers I have and what I've done to them. They're the Ajvarsky and the Poblano. I have the Purple Beauty, bell pepper, Anaheim, Pasilla, and then sweet banana. And I have another sweet banana here. And what I've done is I've cut off the tops and removed all the seeds out of them and chopped them up. And so that they can then be put in here and roasted also. So I have all of those. Also, I have set aside 1 serrano pepper and 2 small jalapenos. I'm going to use these and determine how hot I want it. Things are rolling away. For seasonings, I have a garlic and pepper with salt. I have Slap Your Mama. It's a Cajun seasoning. And then I have a menudo mix, which is oregano, garlic, and peppers inside of it. Chili peppers, seeds. So these are the things that I've got here. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to remove the onions and the garlic out of the pan. And then I'm going to start roasting the tomatillos and the peppers. Okay, now I'm toasting up the tomatillos, as you can see here. And just trying to get them all toasted on all sides and caramelizing them. You can also do this in the oven, but I don't want to turn on my oven. It's too hot already. So, anyways, okay. So you do this to the tomatillos, and then I will do it to the peppers next. Okay, so now I have the dried chilies or dehydrated chili in here with the other chili, the fresh chili. And I'm just kind of toasting these up. And while those are toasting, I'm going to go ahead and start blending, putting the onions, the garlic, the tomatillos, and then I'll put the chilies in the blender and blend them all up. Okay, I've blended it all up in the blender. And then I've taken out the chilies out of the pan, and there's a lot of caramelization on the bottom. Let me take this off. Okay, so I'm mixing it up. Okay, now I'm going to put the chili that I've just toasted up in a blender along with the dehydrated chili, and put that to be blended as well. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit of water in here to help it blend up. I'm going to add a little bit more water. And then I'm going to add this to the remaining. Try and make sure I get all of it in there. So I'm going to let this simmer just really lightly. I have it on 3. And you have to be careful because it is going to pop up. So you can see it gets the stove all dirty. But just let it just simmer just really, really slow. And kind of concentrate. And all those flavors meld together. And then we will season them with our garlic, pepper, and salt, our oregano and peppers, and then seasoning salt. And then we'll determine on whether or not we want to add heat to it. Okay, I'll come back in a while after it's simmered. Okay, now it's been simmering really slowly for a little while. And I'm going to go ahead and add some salt, pepper, garlic. And this is like a menudo mix. It has onion, dehydrated onion, garlic, chili peppers, oregano, and other things like that. So we're going to put in a little bit of that. Okay, now you'll want to taste it. I'm going to put a little bit of this in there. This is like a Cajun seasoning. We really like it. It's a little peppery. I get it online. You can actually even get it here. I think it's at Fresno Ag. Jeremy's gotten it over there before. So mix it all up. Okay, I went ahead and I tasted it, and it's all okay. My battery went dead, so I had to recharge my phone. But I put the seasonings in it and then tasted it, and to my liking it was spicy enough, so I did not use jalapeno or serrano. I'll use that for another time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how I'm just going to cook something up really quick. I have some corn tortillas here from Vallarta Market. It's here in Fresno. It's like a tortilla. And I get the tortillas there because they are like homemade. So I'm just going to do 2 of them. Okay, so I fried them both very lightly. We had some chicken left over. We had grilled chicken last night. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut up this grilled chicken and then toast it a little bit also in the pan. Okay, so the chicken is all toasted up. I'm going to move one of these aside. Make sure I take the oil out of it. My battery went dead again, so I wasn't able to finish this recipe on camera. But what I did was I toasted up the corn tortillas and then toasted up the chicken and then stuffed the chicken with cheese inside of the corn tortillas, rolled them up, and then poured the salsa and more cheese on the top, making it into an enchilada, and then added fresh cream on top. Now, there are multiple recipes that you can use this sauce with. We use it for green enchiladas. We'll use it also for salsa. Another way is I will add pork in my Instapot with 1 jar to make chile verde. Also, we put it on in the morning on top of eggs or anything pretty much. But anyways, this recipe made 7 pints, and we're using 1 of the pints for lunch and then again for dinner tonight. Now, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Tag me at Fresno City Farm if you choose to try it out, and then so we can see if you liked it or not. Okay, until next time, I'll talk to you later. Bye.